All right, guys, how's it going? Well, I'm still awake. It is 10 past midnight here in España. I'm staying up because my grandson and daughter are coming to see me, and they landed about 15 minutes ago. So hopefully not too long before they get here. So I'm just pottering around a little bit at the moment, and I'm tired, as you can probably tell. I've been traveling myself today. Flew back from Mallorca. It was a short flight, only 40 minutes or something. But it's still all that rigmarole of going through the airport and getting there and all that shit. Yeah. Anyway, how are you doing? You all right? So I saw that the journalist, Carlo Lodisar, who writes for La Gazzetta dello Sport, put out something about Chiesa this evening. Let me get my notes. One moment, I'll tell you what he said. I think it's interesting because a lot of people actually are wondering what's happening with Chiesa now. We know with everything that's happened at Anfield with Jota, God bless him. Darwin Núñez leaving, Diaz leaving, the Isak situation at present, which that could go either way. People have been wondering what will happen with Chiesa. I thought he would leave this summer. I didn't think the club would stand in his way. I think the lad wanted to go back to Italy. I'll continue going on about my thoughts. Let me just in case you haven't got much of an attention span. Basically, he's going along the lines of, say, this Italian journalist, of saying that, the last few days, Chiesa has had a direct conversation with Arne Slot, and his agent Fali Ramadani has also had talks with the big cheese at the club, if you like, the executives, and the response from both was unequivocal. Federico is needed at the club because recent deals have reduced the number of wingers in the squad, and that's basically it. There might be different variations of that, but that is basically the message. It also, basically, if Isak comes in, then maybe there could be that option of him leaving. But right now, he's not transferable, not available for transfer. I'm not sure that is like some kind of bluff, to try and squeeze extra money out of someone or anything like that. It sounds believable to me, to be honest with you. Chiesa, like I say, I thought he would leave this summer. I didn't think they'd stand in his way. He did an interview, I think it was with La Gazzetta dello Sport. I remember buying it for you guys because the Twitter twats, content aggregators, instigators, had taken snippets out of an interview, including Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah! And had made him, it didn't make him sound very good, the snippets they picked out, but they left out, and this is where context comes into everything. There was quite a lot said in the interview about how happy he was at Liverpool, how proud he was to play for Liverpool, how much he loved Liverpool, the club, the city, everything. This is a boy, when he signed for us, if you remember, that I've never seen a player look so happy to sign for us. And he's had his problems. I've gone over in some videos on here previously on live streams, mainly videos, private videos, for the channel members, as to what the claims are as to why he hasn't been involved at Liverpool as much as people might have thought he would have been. Sorry, I'm half asleep. But yeah, anyway, so I like him. I like Chiesa. I really wish it worked out for him. But I kind of, been thinking like, obviously earlier in the window, and as the window came round, I was thinking, he'll be on his way. They'll let him go. They'll let him go to Italy. That's where he wants to be. But like I say, with the transfer dealings and other things at Liverpool, I don't see how we can let him go. What do you think? I'd really welcome your opinion on it. I was speaking to Dave about it earlier. My AI assistant that I've been training for, I don't know, must be a year or something like that, to study news articles, to study the journalists that write them and the platforms and outlets that carry their work, if you like. And, he analyzes a lot of content for me, and I know you guys really like Dave's input. And he was saying to me that Carlo Lodisar is a respected transfer insider at La Gazzetta dello Sport with a mostly solid track record and the occasional eyebrow-raising report. La Gazzetta dello Sport, of course, is a historic, culturally influential sports daily, deeply trusted but not universally revered for its stylistic flair and sensational edge. And Dave said both the man and the pink paper powerhouse he works for have pedigree, personality, and just a hint of old school pomp that you'd probably appreciate, Dunk. And I could tell you a lot more about the journalist and the publication and everything, but basically, he's broadly regarded as a solid and dependable source for Italian football transfer news. Industry voices often references updates when things start heating up in the market. And he was on the ball with Federico Chiesa's move to Liverpool as well. So in my opinion, I think he's probably worth believing about that situation at Anfield. Okay, guys? Right, I'm going to go. I've just uploaded an evening debriefing to my other YouTube channel, Duncan Oldham. The link is in the video description to that channel if you want to go and have a look. It will also pop up on the screen, the channel, if you want to go over there. It's a very sleepy debriefing. It's boring as fuck, I think, to be honest with you. But it'll tell you a few things about today's content on here and things I've been up to and stuff like that. All right, guys. I'm tired, as you can see. So it's been a long day. But I'm looking forward to seeing my grandson and my daughter. So they're here for the week. All right. I'll leave it with you. If you appreciate the video or you thought it was pretty cool, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a coffee, I could drink coffee now, but then I wouldn't sleep, would I? There's a super thanks button under the video. I always give a shout out to everybody that supports my channel, be they using the super thanks or the links in the video description or channel members, whatever. I love my peoples and they make it all possible. I always do that on the morning briefing. And that is, again, obviously on the other channel. All right, guys, take it easy. Hopefully you will not be hearing from me again this evening. What do you think about Chiesa? Do you think he stays? Sounds believable, doesn't it? I'd hate to stand in his way, though. If he really is desperate to go home, I'd hate to stand in his way. Because I like him. But we're not a charity either. It's got to be right for us. And, we'll see you, guys. Let me know. Cheers, guys. Good night.